And we're joined by current Seoul SK Knight, former Dallas Maverick, and Stony Brook legend, Jameel Warney. Jameel, what is up, my guy? How's everything going in Korea?
I mean, everything's going well, man. It's a weird time with the corona and stuff right now, but we're trying to maintain right now and keep it pushing.
Great. And how's the season going so far, bro? I know you were named best foreign player last year. How's everything going this year?
I mean, it's a weird season. We're we're not as good as last year. A lot of injuries, a lot of we're not as lucky. Some of our best players have been out with injury and these playoffs, but I mean, we're getting better every day, so that's all you can ask.
I mean, getting better is always the goal, right?
For sure, you gotta get a little bit better every day. That's the goal.
Great. So let's talk a little bit about playing in Korea because you've been there now for a little over a year, a little more than a year. When you first got there, what was the culture shock like?
No, the funny part was I didn't want to come. I didn't want to come to Korea because I played in China in 2018. So kind of when you're American, you think all the Asian countries are alike, which is not true at all. And Japan is different, Korea is different, and all the other places in the Asian continent. So when I first got here, I was shocked that it wasn't like China at all. They had Krispy Kreme when I first got off the airplane. I was like, "Fucking Krispy Kreme come from?" There's a lot of American places like PF Chang, on the borders. There's a Chili somewhere around here. I gotta find that place. So I
Wait,
mean,
they just
it's just
have
like,
the Americanized restaurants over there?
yeah, it's cool. It's cool as
That's
hell. I mean,
crazy.
Yeah,
yeah.
like
There's also like Mexican food. There's a place in
Nice.
Seoul where all the foreigners like go and like hang out, go to clubs, eat, get your hair cut over there. It's cool.
Wait, you said the last time you've gotten a beard trim was a year and a half ago?
Yeah, I don't let them touch. I don't let them touch the beard. Just
Yeah,
shake
like
me
what are
up.
the barbers like over there?
There's some American barbers.
Okay.
One barber who's like one of my friends is from Chicago, so he cut my hair. There's some Africans, and like I just let them shape me up. I
Nice.
just got I just got twisties like in dress like last like 2 months ago, so I haven't like really got a haircut after that.
So Seoul is a are you talking Seoul or are you talking the place that's like 30 minutes away? Is that
No,
where?
my team is based out of Seoul. So like when we play home games, we're in every team's like kind of based in Seoul, but we're two teams like who play in Seoul. So like the Seoul SK Knights was us and Samsung Thunder, who was also like right next to us in like the Olympic Stadium that they had the Olympics in like maybe 30, 40 years ago. And so when I have an off day, I stay in Seoul in a hotel, and I like kind of just I know everything I need. I know everything in Seoul, so I just hang out in a hotel. With Corona, it's like kind of a wash now. But last year, I used to go. I used to go to the mall, thrift shopping. I used to go to like a VR place. I used to. There's a lot of things to do. I compare Seoul to like New York to a certain extent.
so I gotta ask, outside of like the American restaurants, what's the food scene like in Seoul, man? Because I know like as well documentaries,
It's
it's crazy.
amazing. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Korean barbecue. Uh, it's so good, but I'm not a year and a half, so it's like I love trying all types of different food.
Do you like the kimchi?
I love the kimchi. It's amazing.
Dude, it is.
When I first got here, I was like, it looks weird, it smells funny, but when you eat it, it's
Yeah.
really good for you too. So it's like it's insane. And like sometimes they make like kimchi fried rice, which is
Yes.
amazing.
Yo, I my girlfriend, her mom is from Seoul or some place like right outside of Seoul.
Oh,
So like whenever I go over, she just like chefs up like all these Korean foods. And like
I would
what's
go
he
over. I would go over there every day, man. They cook
right?
so much. They cook some good food.
I don't know if you guys are aware, but like They don't just give you one entree. They give you like 8 million things at once. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so that's my biggest thing. Like after practice, like we have like a cafeteria in our practice facility. So they chef up everything. It's like 25 different things. It's rice. They make egg, chicken, and then they have like all this other Korean stuff. And I'm just putting everything on my plate because I don't know.
Nice.
It's just so good.
Yo, have you had the black bean noodles? It literally looks like a black paste on it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was one of the best things I've ever had. But like, dude, I like right after, like for the entire next week, I was just like shitting my brains out. Like I could not stop. That place was ridiculous.
Your stomach gotta get adjusted to Korean food. When I first got here and ate all this food, I was shitting for days. I'm like, oh god,
Yep.
what is?
Because it's all bean paste and shit.
Yeah, so it's bad, but they make some good fried chicken too. It's everything they make here is good. I mean, you'll gain a couple pounds messing with the Koreans.
Dead ass.
So, one of the you mentioned you went to a VR place. I know gaming culture is like huge in Korea. Like,
oh hell yeah!
Yeah, what has your experience been with that? Like, have you seen dudes just like playing video games for like 72 hours straight in like a cafe or something?
Oh my, I have teammates who we go cafe. They bring their fucking phones out and they just they're playing games. I'm like, what's going on? I got one of my best friends here from the team. I go to his house. He got a room just a gaming console. He just got like two monitors. Got Call of Duty. We got our coaches like. Sometimes our coach yell at us, and next thing you know, 5 hours later, they're playing fucking games together with each other. It's like, what's going on? I'm playing before one of our games. I'm playing on my Nintendo Switch, like Mario Kart, and then my trainer come up to me and start telling me about like another game that all the Koreans been playing. It's called, I forgot what it's called, but it's just like Mario Kart, but they have like fucking machine guns on their cars and stuff. And I'm like, why do you guys make all these games up? And like, yes, it's a big thing. Like they have like people get sponsored to play all this stuff. I'm just like, what the hell?
I did like a project in college about South Korea, just about the gaming culture. And like apparently the gamers there, like the pro ones, they're like worshipped like a basketball player would be in America.
I'm telling you, the way it is the K-pop stars.
Yeah.
the gamers got to be like a little bit under the K-pop stars. They are worshipped here. That's and like it's crazy how you see that stuff.
Are you a big K-pop stan?
Oh God! I started. Yo, you can't knock it till you try, man. There's some good songs, man. I don't understand what the hell they're saying, but the beast little eye. It kind of, it kind of remind me of me and my friend make a joke about this shit. It's like, so imagine like the music in like the 1980s, like America, like girls just want to have fun and all that other pop shit. And it just finally, Korea finally learned about it. All the songs sound like that shit now, which is hilarious to me.
Yo, that's mad funny because for our viewers back home, I don't know if it's still your favorite song, but I know last time we talked, Return of the Mac was still like your favorite song.
That's a go-to, man. I'm pretty sure in 5 years when Korea figure out that song, they'll love it too.
I was about to ask, is there like a Korean version of Return of the Mac?
Man, probably somewhere in this world, man. I mean, when they play in the club, like everybody know about this. Like the beat is all I know is like the Korean people love like beats and stuff. Like they like some Korean people love hip hop. Like they love Little Baby and all that shit because of like the up tempo beat and like how everything going. Like it's easy for them to understand. So it's cool.
Do they exclusively drink soju in the clubs?
Bro, I can't tell you, man. Soju is an awful experience. I had soju.
It's water, bro.
Oh my God! First of all, I can't drink soju straight. I gotta drink somac, which is with the beer.
Yeah.
Cause funny story. So last year we was on I think a 2-game losing streak at Christmas. So we have like a team meeting, and I mean I'm a crazy guy now, so I'm like mad. I'm like fucking pissed. We're in first place, but we're getting our ass whooped now. So I'm like, all right. So you know what? I'm coming to practice. Like I was drinking already upstairs in my room. I'm like, I'm going to this meeting. Fuck it. I'm coming with some Jack Daniel and some ginger ale. Cause fuck it. Boy, did I know. I didn't know a meeting meant everybody got to drink soju for 3 hours straight.
Jesus.
I drink. At one point, you had to like shotgun like a soju. So they put 3 bottles of soju in a bowl, and I had to shot it in like one sip.
What the
And I'll
fuck?
tell you, when I tell you, I was drunk for like 3 days straight after that.
Let's say y'all are wild and what?
They drink like no other. That's the crazy part. They drink like if you lose in a game, like in like college, like everyone knows what Pikes. If we lose a game, it's like all hell's breaking loose. We're gonna run suicides and stuff. But if you lose 3 games here in a row, you're gonna drink until you throw up, which is insane.
That's your punishment.
Just getting fucking hammered.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and at first I'm like, you know what, that is cool. But like this year, like I'm like, I don't want to lose 3 straight because I don't want to fucking drink soju for fucking for 3 hours and like talk about our feelings and shit.
Oh, fuck. When you first got there, like, did you have any problems with like a communication barrier with your teammates or anything?
Nah, so when I first got here, we have a translator first and foremost,
Nice.
so it's not bad at all, and he's really cool. So I mean, but English here, like obviously now more people are trying to learn English. I think English is like kind of like their language to like learn now. There's a lot of foreign teachers here teaching that type of subject, so it's not that bad at all.
When you're playing someone, do they like talk shit to you in a different language?
Nah, I think sometimes they're kind of just scared of us. So
Yeah,
I mean,
that makes
but
sense.
it's that one person who's like just talking shit, but like they're trying to say in English and like the word is just so misplaced in like the fucking sentence that you're just laughing at it. You're just like, wait, what?
Yep.
Maybe that's the plan though. They just like want to like get in your head. They're like, oh, this guy's gonna laugh at it because I just fucked up the saying.
I mean, what if they just yelled at you in a different language though? I feel like you'd be like, yo, like what do I say? Do I just laugh?
I'll just laugh at them. I'm like, first of all, you know I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. So it's just like that's like me saying to you, oh you bitch. Like you won't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like if you got this sense of like entitlement after you call me something in your native language, then more power to you.
Now, I gotta say, there's a lot of cultural differences, like, just between what you're describing and, like, playing in Korea compared to, like, playing in America. What would you say is, like, the biggest difference there? Other than, getting hammered after, like, 3 straight losses.
I mean, this year, I mean, I'm kind of accustomed to it now. And the rule in Korea is only one American could play at a time. And it's like FIBA rules too. So it's 40-minute games, no 3 in the key. So they just fucking pack the paint. Like I said, it's like 90s NBA basketball. It's just like when I get the ball in the paint, I get the ball in the post. Just imagine like a 2-3 zone and like another double team coming after that, and then like the referees trapping me. It's not that much spacing. And the Koreans are like really good here. Like a lot of they gotten better. Some are athletic, some can shoot, some they are really fast, and they play the game the right way.
So I saw that you scored a bucket off of somebody's dome. I thought that was dope as fuck. Like I've never seen that before. But like, who would you want to score off of their dome in like the NBA? Like one guy, like Shaq, and you could just like bounce LeBron James.
Yeah, I mean, not LeBron James. I love that guy. Who do I hate? Shit. I don't know. Probably Paul George, playoff P. Fucking
Pandemic P.
Pandemic P. A dickhead.
So, have you been to North Korea yet?
Oh yeah, nah. I mean, never. I would never go. I wouldn't even look in that direction. It's like, me and my friend made like a joke about it like last week. Like, what happened? Like, had like a 7-Eleven over there, just like fucking just chilling. It's like, but I would never go over there at all. I don't think anybody can even go in there except Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if Dennis Rodman hit you up and was like, "Hey, yo, bro, like 2-on-2, you and me versus two North Korean dudes in front of Kim Jong Un."
If fucking Dennis Rodman hit me up, I'm blocking him. I'm not dealing with that shit.
He's like, "Yo, after this, like, we can fly to Vegas. Like, I'm gonna introduce you to Madonna."
I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm straight because that's like an awful 10 days. That sounds like a terrible 10 days. I wouldn't come back the same. I don't think I would know how to like speak English or like put words together in a sentence off that shit.
You'd come back with like 10 piercings on your face.
Oh my god! I'll come back dead. I'll have a funeral.
My dude's twisties are just a rainbow color.
Oh my god! I have like a tongue piercing, like a fucking hole. Right? Oh no, I'm never.
Yo, yeah. So another question about the lifestyle in Korea, though. I know you're engaged, or are you married?
I'm engaged. I'll be married in 2022.
So this doesn't really isn't directed at you, but like, have you seen like your teammates or like friends on like the dating apps over there? Like, what are they like?
Yeah. So I mean, obviously it's not me because I'm engaged. I love my fiance.
Yeah.
I mean, they have all the American apps here too, Tinder, Bumble, all that stuff. But it's just like the military people trying to connect with like the teachers and I guess some talk to the American, like the Koreans who know American and stuff. But I think it's big over here, just because like I think more now because of the pandemic. But like I said, I'm not on it just because I'll be dead if I was.
Word.
But transitioning back to a little bit about the NBA, what was?
Yo, Kunal, are you frozen?
Am I frozen?
Kunal's just frozen geeking.
Am I just frozen? Like, gotta love my internet provider, man. The fuck?
All the water gets drained out and shit, but then the clothes drop into the dryer and it starts automatically. You don't got to go back to it. And I just think like, why don't we have this yet? So I think maybe he would enjoy it, but who knows?
Hey, I mean, I think you probably can talk to Mark Cuban. You got to spam message him 20 times in a row, have a drawing of the picture. If I say that, he'll probably block me. So I mean, I'm trying.
Wait, what if you showed up to his house like he did with Draymond Green or with DeAndre Jordan?
If I show up to Mark Cuban house?
No, if Elias did, he has the idea pitched ready.
Oh yeah, no. First of all, he'll probably be shot down, and if you get past like the snipers at Mark Cuban house, he'd probably go to jail because can't trespass a millionaire's house.
Dead ass. Do you watch the NBA media over there?
I try to. I mean, it's the 14-hour difference is kind of like too much for me, but I do watch. I do try to watch some. They're fucking hilarious.
You think so? Like the like Skip Bayless and like Cowherd and shit.
Skip is dude. Like I think at this point we all know that Skip just is obsessed with LeBron. He loves LeBron, and LeBron has funded Skip so much money over the last decade or better half of a decade, about to be 2 decades, just because he got his name in his mouth. And they all just say shit just to get a reaction. So I was like, you can't like really, but I respect the hustle because they get paid to say the dumbest shit and they make money off it. But if we say it on Twitter, we say it on Twitter dumb shit and we get quote tweeted and we're getting flame free.
Dead ass. Yo, I just want to know what would happen if like Skip Bayless goes into the same room as like LeBron and like LeBron goes like live or something just to see his reaction.
First of all, Skip Bayless will probably wear like a LeBron jersey under his fucking suit and tie and shit. It's just,
Yeah.
but I just like that's what ESPN is. ESPN, they're not gonna have two people just agree on the same topic over and over again. They're gonna have one person say some dumb shit, and the other person say the other logical shit. That's what it is.
How do you feel about like the players that are really outspoken on like Twitter and stuff? Like, do you have a problem with it, or do you think it's pretty cool that they're connected with everybody?
I love that. That's what I do too. I mean, obviously I don't have like a big platform like them, but at the end of the day, you want to show your true colors. It's like I love talking shit on Twitter. And like in college they tell you not to like be as outspoken on Twitter just because people are watching and shit. But this is your brand. I love people who are outspoken. Just they try to engage with everybody. They like to talk shit. They're not like that like LeBron is LeBron. He can't say whatever you want because like he got a lot of stuff to lose. But like everyone else, they're like, just say whatever you want. Like Joel Embiid does that shit, and it's hilarious.
You see, that's all fake though. I met Joel Embiid in real life, and that man is not about the culture.
What you mean?
I met him, and I was like, "Yo, man, like I'm a Shirley Temple brother," and he just he just ignored me. He didn't even care about like the Shirley Temples, and I'm just like, "I'm a big Shirley Temple guy. You're a big Shirley Temple guy. We should be bros." And he didn't want nothing to do with me.
I'm telling you, because you know why? Your network not like him.
Oh, my network's pretty big. I got like 140 followers on Twitter.
Oh shit!
He's almost verified, dude.
Yeah, I'm almost verified.
You got a green check. I love it. Now you gotta get to that blue.
Yo, he used to be the best on Instagram. I don't know if you like followed him when he first started, but like he just posted about like getting a date with Rihanna or about like Shirley Temples and shit. So funny.
Nah, he's hilarious. I mean, obviously, like as you get older, you look back at your tweets like, what the fuck was I thinking at this time? Yeah. But at that time, it's magical what you could tweet. Like I love a good old tweet that I like make up in my head. Like, oh shit, that's a good one right there. And like 5 years later, I'm like, oh fuck, that was dumb as shit. But at that time, it was amazing.
Who's your favorite athlete to follow on Twitter?
Shit. Let me see. I would say LeBron, because the funny thing about LeBron is he posts just like us, but his accomplishments are so much more than us. Like when LeBron scored like 30,000 points, and people are like, oh, he's posting about it. I'm like, bro, first of all, if I had 30,000 points, I'm posting fucking stories, Instagram. I might tweet, fuck you. Like it's just like LeBron is like LeBron does stuff that like it's hilarious to me. And he's like unintentionally funny. Like last year, he made an Instagram story talking about a pregame meal. It was like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and like apples. And it was like, this is my pregame meal for the day. Like, no, the fuck it's not. But it's like, like what the fuck? But it's so funny because like, why would you even do that? Why would you even think about that?
I don't know.
But I feel like sometimes like he can be a little bit of a corn. You know,
sure, but you got to be a corn. You never met a rich person who wasn't a corn.
I guess that's true.
And honestly, he's an influencer at this point, and I feel like every influencer is pretty corny.
Yeah, I mean, he advocating for Black Lives Matter and all that shit. You can't fucking just out here singing like fuck Donald Trump. Like, obviously, we probably want to do that, but you just can't because like. Hey, I mean, we could do it because like we're fucking. We got like fucking probably a combined of 1,500 followers together. So it's like
we're trying to get Kunal back, but his internet's
messed up.
The
boys on the Spectrum internet.
The dial-up.
Okay, I'm back. I am back. Thank God.
We literally talk so much shit about you, Kunal. It's like not even funny.
Yeah, this is definitely really fucking insane.
Oh God, I can't wait to hear that in the playback of all this because you know I watch everything for quality assurance.
Yeah, we were just calling out your hairline.
I mean, that's fair. My hairline kind of sucks right now. I need to go to a barber bad.
The quarantine. That's what I'm telling you. COVID.
Bro, you missed out on my COVID hair. Like shit was long for a minute there.
My hair grew out so much over like the last like 6 months when I was in quarantine. I was like, holy shit.
Dude, it sneaks up on you, man. You don't realize it, but it sneaks up on you.
For sure. I was like, God damn, where the hell did this come from?
So were you in quarantine in the States or in Korea?
The funny thing was when how happened last year? So it was Corona in like December here, but like we were still playing, like fans were still coming, blah blah blah. Everyone's still going out till fucking 9 o'clock in the morning, like rah rah. January kind of get like a little shaky, but everyone's still going out. Some people are wearing masks now out, and we're like, I'm one of the people wearing a mask out because like the nightlife. Then February hit, and it's like, more people getting it, and we're like, okay. Then they stopped having fans at games. Then like a week later, a person in the hotel where one of the teams was staying at had corona, so they shut the league down for 4 weeks. So I said, I'm going to fuck home for 2 weeks because I'm not staying here for 4 weeks. So I'm not doing that. I come home March 5th, and like everything's like normal and shit. Everyone's having a time in their life. 4 days later, everything's about to start locking down. Next week, I'm in quarantine for 3 months, and I just bought a house. So I just bought a house, so I can't put anything in my house because like I can't go out and buy stuff. Well, I got fucking windows that have no blinds in it, so people can just look into my house. I have no furniture. I have no internet. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude's living in a warehouse, basically.
It was awful. I'm like, I got a PS4 that I have no internet with right now, so I can't fucking play video games. So once it happened, I'm in quarantine by myself for pretty much the whole summer. My girlfriend at the time, who was my fiance now, used to come over on the weekends. Then my mom passed in April. So then my sister and my niece moved in with me. So I mean, it was cool.
Yeah. So how is the COVID situation in Korea now, though? Like, I know for a while there, it looked like it was getting better.
Yeah, no, we're at a good old level 2.5. They're trying everything in their power not to go to level 3 because once level 3 happened, everything gets shut down. The economy gonna get fucked up. I'll probably take my ass back home. No, I'm kidding. So I mean, the numbers are going down now. So they'll probably put the level back down, like just level 2, and just kind of how it is. Everything is still shut down at 9 o'clock here. So it's bad, but I'm not in Seoul. I don't really care.
Yo, so you talked about how in Korea it's more like 80s style basketball. But what about the G League? I know that it's like a high scoring league, but like how would you describe the play in that league?
Pick up. I'll say pick up. 100% pick up. When I was in Texas, the coach at the time, who I won't say his name because fuck him, he used to say, let's score as many points as we can, fuck defense, and just still get your numbers up. And then when I went to Westchester, best time of my life, Mike Miller, who was a coach on the Knicks for a little bit last year. Yeah, he was a great guy. So he kept it like an NBA like kind of environment, which was cool as shit. And but other than that, it's a lot of guards, just a lot of pickup. It's like a lot of pickup basketball. Everyone hungry to try to get to the NBA, and so I mean that's all I can say about it.
Do you think like people play more selfish because they're just trying to get theirs?
Hell yeah, they're trying to get theirs. Some of it's funny though. It's like a mixture of ex-NBA players with a mixture of people who love the grind, mixture of people who just got out of college and they're hungry to score and hungry to prove themselves. And that makes for a funny fucking mix. It makes for like the good teams are like good, but the bad teams are awful.
Just completely dysfunctional.
And then you mix in a two-way player with a signee on a team. Oh, God, that's where the real magic happens. Oh, God.
Yikes. Yeah, I watched this like Jeremy Lin documentary like 3 years ago. And he said like when he was in Golden State, when he was on that G League or D League back then, he said that it was so hard to even get a hang of the play because like he was more of a pass first guy. And like everybody was like, yo, get me the ball. And then like he was pushed in like 8 different directions. It was just hard for him.
That's why I say like the point guard in the G League position is god awful. I think a death sentence because they just fucking everyone just wants the ball. It's like, and you should see a practice like when they're doing 5-on-5 and like someone tried to like tell you like, oh, let me sub in for you. That's what the real magic happened. They're like, fucking no, fuck you. No, I'm in now. No, get someone else. But it was like, come on, bro. It's just practice. Come on.
Yeah.
Like this shit is politics anyway. Like you're fucking like nobody want us anyway. We're gonna be overseas like in the 4th league in Germany next year anyways. Let's just fucking vibe out.
Yo, it makes you wonder though. It's like when they start signing those like the highly touted college athletes to G League deals. It's like, are they going to be worshipped like gods on that team?
So the younger guys or
like the Jalen Greens of the world, you know.
Oh no, the G League did wonder about putting them like in like all in that environment together because like if they put them on like all like the rookies on like a separate team, you gonna tell us some fucking 24-year-old who got like $3 in his bank account, who's been fucking starving for the last fucking 7 days to like fucking to pass Jalen Green the ball? No, fuck you, Jalen Green. I'm gonna shoot it.
That's a fact, but it makes you wonder if it's gonna like stunt their development compared to like college when they're gonna be focused on the team, be the main focus.
No, I think with that G League team, my boy Brandon Ashley's on that team, a great guy. And Reggie Hearn, I was on the team in USA. He was like a male athlete of the year in America. 2 great guys. So like they got some vets who like are ideally about the team and like they're just kind of just passing down to the youth now, which it is what it is. And they have a lot of NBA coaching staff to help develop them guys. And hey, I mean, they work out, practice, go home, do the same shit over and over again. That's pretty much what the professional life is.
What is the hardest part about that grind though? Like that having to get up, go to practice, go to a game, and just know like the future is so liquid.
Well, it's 2 different ends. So like 2016, my first year with Texas and my second year at Texas, it was fun. Like I had my boys there. Fuck, I'm in Texas. It's lit. Fuck it. I had my car with me. Yeah. The 3rd year, I'm like, holy shit, this is awful. We have fucking Caleb Swan again. We have all these 2-way for the Mavs like coming to. We have fucking other signees from other teams. We're like the signee like hub. So we're getting everybody. I'm playing 5 minutes a game. I was just first team all G League the year before. My coach told me stop shooting threes now, blah, blah, blah. I get traded. Then I went to Westchester, and I'm from New Jersey. So, like, that shit was lit. Because at first I didn't want to come back home because, like, who would be at his hometown? Like, I have friends coming. First off, it's a G League, so no one fucking cares. But it's like, I'm 45 minutes from my house. So every time I would, like, practice, if we practice tomorrow, practice in the morning, go home, or I stay in Westchester. So I did that for 3 months straight. And that shit was fun to me. So I love the grind, but at some point I was like, I'm 25. I'm fucking broke right now. I'm not broke, but like, this not gonna help me for the future. So I got to make money.
The paycheck's just like awful in the G League. Like I see like those young kids are getting like $100,000 deals, but I'm just like, there's no way like everyone else is getting that. That just seems like booty cheeks.
I'll tell you a funny story. So my rookie year, like I'm coming first out of Stony Brook, so I'm fucking. I get my first paycheck $1,000, like $1,200. I'm like, oh, this shit is yeah. So the summertime, I have like probably like $2,000 or $3,000 in my bank account. I'm like, oh, this is gonna last me a lifetime because I'm because I'm stupid at the time. I don't know. So I bought shoes. I bought summer worth of fucking Mexican food for the whole summer. When I come back to GLeague my second year, I have $7 in my bank account. I'm like, oh nah, this is awful. Like I'm asking my mom and dad for money at the age of like 23, 24, 25. I got a new car that I don't even know how the fuck I'm paying for right now. It's just like I don't like I'm getting money off the GLeague, so it was like yeah. But now I think the money is spent now for the GLeague now, but what 3 or 4 years ago, oof, ugly.
So do they pay you in like US dollars in Korea, or do you get paid in like the Korean currency?
They pay us in US dollars. They route the money, so.
Has anyone gotten like hazed in Korea that you've seen?
Haze. Nah, I mean, Korea is all about which is funny to me. Korea is all about like the hierarchy. Like if you're older than someone, like you gotta give them like the respect and stuff. Like me personally, I'm like the funny personality. So like guys would be like on my team. Like first I'm like the fourth youngest on the team. So it's like they're like, oh, you gotta give me respect. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. It's like
Word.
It was like I'm the man. Like don't talk to me like that. But I don't think it's not that much. It's not that much hazing. It's just more like you gotta listen to like what the older guys say sometimes and shit.
So playing in MSG, was that like one of the best things that like you ever got to do? Because like me personally, like I'm a Knicks fan. Like if I got to somehow play in an NBA game in MSG, like I'd go crazy.
Oh my god! When I played that day, first of all, I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm at the Garden right now. We play the Knicks. I mean, we both suck right now, but it's all good because like I'm on a 10-day. I might have made it in my life right now. I might have smashed through that ceiling right now. I might be an NBA player for the rest of my life. So on that whole game, I'm on edge. I'm like, oh shit, I'm ready. After the warm up, I put my sweatpants on. I'm ready to go. If they call my name, I'm ready. So they call me in the game. I think the first play I got in, I get like an offensive putback. I'm like, oh shit, I'm here. So I played like 8 minutes that game, or 9 minutes, or 12. And I had like 8 and 3. You couldn't tell me shit. I think I had like in my head, I thought I had like 20 and 15. I was like, oh, I'm here now.
Yeah, I understand that because like I go crazy at the YMCA down the road. And, you know, like I'll have like 2 or 3 points, you know, and I'm just like, damn, I scored like 15. Yeah, like you know.
I'll tell my friend about that shit. That's the funny part about the NBA. Like, if you're like a 2-way player or a guy on a 10-day, and you got like 5 points and like 2 assists, 1 rebound, and you're like, oh shit, oh, I fucking did that shit. Oh yeah. Which is hilarious to me.
Yeah, you're just feeling good. You're like, I contributed something, you know, just like I played in like this B league, like pickup like league. And damn, I think everyone's frozen now.
Yeah. Nah, the funny part was I think the funny part about the next game is the funny at the end of the game, I think Dennis Smith like a windmill or something like that. And like you see me like chilling behind him, just hoping he misses. I gotta get a rebound and put it back in for like another point. I'm like, oh fuck, please miss.
You need all the touches that you can possibly get.
I'm like, come on, man, please, I need this.
All right, man. It's been good talking to you, bro. It's been good seeing you again, man.
Great seeing you.
Yep. Glad to have you on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Jameel Warney.
No. All right, he's back.
I'm back. Can I outro now? Because my internet let me outro.
We'll do it.
I fucking hate my... All right, yeah. First of all, fuck my internet company. I'm not going to name names, but fuck them.
Oh, we already said it.
I still work there. I still work for them.
Hey.
I'm getting fired. Fuck me. But this has been Jameel Warney, forward on the Seoul SK Knights, former Dallas Maverick, former Texas legend, and former Stony Brook Seawolf.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for
Appreciate
joining us
you
on the
having
cast.
me.